Hey everyone, welcome back to today's session. Today we'll be dealing with the chapter Components of Food. It's a grade 6 science topic, and today I'll be elaborating on vitamins. So before I start, I just hope that everyone is staying safe at home and are getting ready to learn today's session. So let's move on. Okay, so components of food. So, as children, we've always had our parents just pester us to eat our greens and drink our milk every day. Well, there's a reason for all of that. Now, as we know, our food comprises of nutrients which are important for our body. Now, these nutrients are of five types. They are of fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, proteins, water, and roughage. I'll just give a very brief explanation on what these nutrients are, and we'll move on. Okay, so fats and carbohydrates are energy giving food, which means they produce energy. Now vitamins are protective in function, they are protective foods. Now proteins are helpful in the growth of the body, growth of cells, growth of the body as a whole, and so on. Now, water just plays a vital role. It just plays a vital role. It plays an important role in all the functions that take place in your body. And roughage is for proper functioning of your body. Now we'll move on. We have vitamins. So vitamins, as I said, they're protective agents. They're protective foods. And what do? They help in protecting our body against diseases. So they're protective in nature. Now they also help in keeping our gums, our eyes, our bones and teeth in good shape. They keep them healthy. Our eyes, our gums, our teeth, our bones, vitamins like to keep them healthy. Now, vitamins also provide structure to the blood vessels. And what are these blood vessels? They're capillaries. We have veins, arteries, and what do the blood vessels do? They transport blood to different parts of the body, and hence it needs to have a proper structure. And ligaments, what are ligaments? Ligaments are tissues which connect a bone to another bone. So a connection between a bone and a bone is called a ligament. And bones, so vitamins, what do? They like to provide structure. They like to keep the blood vessels, ligaments and bone rigid and healthy, so it can perform the functions healthily. Now vitamins. Now, vitamins are components of one such component of food. What are we learning about? We're learning about different components of food. And vitamins are one such component of food that help support the overall health of the body. It also plays in cell metabolism, the production of cells and the growth of cells and neurological functions. What are neurological functions? Functions that take place in the nervous system, that is, such as carrying the message from one part of the body to the brain, or one part of the body to the other part of the body, and so on. Now, there are several vitamins, such as vitamin A, or vitamin B complex. Why is it called the vitamin B complex? It's because it's a group of cells, and we'll come to that later. Okay, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. Now let's elaborate on these vitamins. Now, vitamin A. Vitamin A is popularly known to play a very important role in eyesight, in night vision, in your vision as a whole. So there's a deficiency disease called night blindness, and it is caused due to the lack of vitamin A in your body. So always make sure that you eat your mangoes, your papayas, and your carrots in proper amounts so that you can live a healthy life. Now, vitamin A also helps your body to protect you from infections, such as we have viruses, bacteria, and so many microorganisms and pathogens which can attack your body and affect your body and cause illness. Now, vitamin A plays a very important role here. It helps you fight your infections by boosting your immune system. And what does this immune system do? Immune system likes to produce antibodies, and antibodies fight all the pathogens and microorganisms and germs that get into your body and cause illness. And vitamin A boosts the immune system and keeps it healthy. Vitamin A is very important. Now, vitamin A is usually present in orange fruits such as papayas, with mangoes, and even vegetables like carrots and sweet potatoes, dark green leafy vegetables. No wonder our parents just pester us to eat those greens, right? Yeah. Now we have vitamin B. Now, as I said, vitamin B is not just one vitamin; it is a group of vitamins. So we have it's called the vitamin B complex. So there's one more than one B vitamin, and here's a list. There's B1, B2, B6, and B12. So these vitamins also have their chemical names. They have niacin is B1, folic acid is B2, biotin is B6, and pantothenic acid is B12. But it's fine, you don't have to memorize all these names. You just have to remember that vitamin B is not just one vitamin, it's a group of vitamins which includes B1, B2, B6, and B12. And what does this vitamin B do? It helps in the metabolism of your body. So this means that make us they help us make energy. And what do we use energy for? We use energy for all the daily activities we do, and even the processes that take place in your body. We have respiration, circulation, excretion, digestion. All these processes are happening simultaneously in your body, and all these processes need energy. And where do we get this energy from? We get it from food. And what does food contain? Food contains vitamins. Okay, so this vitamin B complex is also involved in making red blood cells. So what is the function of red blood cells? Red blood cells carry a respiratory pigment called hemoglobin, which is helpful in carrying oxygen throughout the body. So, and we know oxygen is the most staple gas we need for our existence. We need oxygen for respiration, we need it for producing energy, and this oxygen needs to be taken to all parts of the body. We need it in our brain, we need it in our heart, so that we can live. And this red blood cells, what do? They have respiratory pigment called hemoglobin, and this hemoglobin carries oxygen throughout the body. Hence, this red blood cells are very important, right? Now, vitamin B complex helps in making those red blood cells. So you know how much important vitamin B complex has. Okay, now where are these vitamin B complex present? It's present in wheat. So the rotis and chapatis you eat also contain these vitamin B complex. Now meat and chicken, poultry, then rice and leafy green vegetables, beans, peas, and so on. Next, we have vitamin C, which is a very popular vitamin. As I can say, it's present in mostly in citrus fruits such as oranges and lemons. Now, what is the function of vitamin C? It helps to keep your body tissues such as gums, bones, blood vessels in good shape. They like to provide the good provide a good structure to gums and bones, blood vessels, and likes to keep them in good shape. Now, this vitamin C also helps to resist infection. So, if there is any kind of pathogen, it likes to resist. So, it helps in resistance from all these infections. Now, vitamin C is present in, like I said, it's present in citrus fruits, present in amla. Amla is a very good source of vitamin C, and it's present in tomatoes and broccoli and cabbage. So make sure that you eat a balanced diet which contains a lot of vitamins, a lot of proteins, um, carbohydrates, fats, and everything should be present in the right amount so that you can live a healthy life. Now, vitamin D. So vitamin D is very uh, popularly present in milk. No, so that's why your parents just badger you to just drink your milk every single day. it's needed for strong bones, strong teeth. So this vitamin D lends a very important hand to the mineral called calcium. So calcium is present in all the milk, dairy products you eat, and it helps. Vitamin D helps your body to absorb the amount of calcium your body needs. So milk has calcium, dairy such as butter, we have cheese, all of these products they have calcium in them, and vitamin D helps you to absorb that calcium the body needs. The vitamin D is usually made in the skin when you're exposed to sunlight, and that's the reason why you need your outdoor time. We know that we are not in a situation to go out and enjoy, but I just want you guys to just step out of your houses for a while, get some sunlight because it's very important. It helps you make vitamin D, and it's also present in the foods you eat, such as eggs, fish, seafood, milk, and so on. All right. Now, vitamin E. Vitamin E is present everywhere. It helps. It's a very hardworking vitamin. It protects your cells and your tissues from damage. It is also important for the health of red blood cells. Now, as I said, vitamin B complex is important for making of blood cells. It plays an important role in making a production of red blood cells. Whereas vitamin E is important for the health of red blood cells. Now, as I said, vitamin E is present in nuts. It's nuts such as almonds, walnuts. We have sunflower seeds. So it's basically present in nuts and seeds. Now, it's also present in whole grains such as rice, wheat, uh, oats. So always have a proper amount of carbohydrates and vitamins so that you can live a healthy life. Now it's also present in those green leafy vegetables your parents pester you to eat, right? Now we move on to vitamin K. Vitamin K is very important in clotting of blood. So just remember the last time you got a cut or a wound on your finger, or on your hand, or a leg. What happened? Usually it bleeds for a period of time and later it stops. It ultimately stops. Why? Because a group of tissues just come together like a glue to prevent the blood from bleeding. Okay? And what what does this vitamin do? It helps in the clotting of blood. So it helps those cells to stick together to and prevent the blood from bleeding. Okay? Now, vitamin K is usually present in broccolis and green leafy vegetables, dairy products such as butter, cheese, cream, or even milk. And is also present in oils like soybean oils. So always have everything in proper amounts. Do not have a lot of excess of each nutrient, because then it can lead to other problems and other diseases. So always have a balanced diet so that you can live a healthy life. And with that, we come to the end of this session. I hope you understood what I've thought today. And if there's any doubts, please feel free to ask. Thank you so much for watching. Have a very nice day.